You land the six-figure salary, you put on the suit, and somehow the bank account still reads 42 bucks. A high income used to mean absolute financial security, but today, earning $100,000 a year often just pays for the privilege of living paycheck to paycheck. This creates a demographic known as the invisible middle class. On paper, they look incredibly successful. They have the title, the apartment, the car. But if you look at their liquid net worth, the actual cash they have on hand, it is sitting dangerously close to zero. The reason a high salary no longer guarantees wealth comes down to a harsh economic concept: negative leverage. Leverage, in finance, is a tool that multiplies the result of your effort. Negative leverage multiplies your expenses without you having to lift a finger. When you are caught in a negative leverage trap, your own financial systems are operating on autopilot to extract your wealth. Money leaves your accounts faster and more efficiently than you can physically earn it. When your lifestyle automatically drains your cash, a high income is completely irrelevant. This animated diagram shows exactly how that extraction happens, starting with a typical monthly income. Before you even have a chance to budget or invest, a massive chunk is immediately wiped out by disproportionate housing costs. Your landlord or your mortgage lender takes 45% of the pie right off the top. Then comes the compounding wealth crusher, high-interest debt tied to depreciating assets. Taking out a 24% APR loan to finance a luxury car means you are paying a premium to own something that actively loses value every single day. The interest compounds automatically, creating a crushing weight that traps your future income. Once the major fixed costs are paid, the micro-leaks take over. Streaming services, luxury gym memberships, and daily food delivery fees quietly chew up $10 or $20 at a time. Add the rent, the auto loans, and the automated subscriptions together, and you get an inescapable math problem. Your automated financial output permanently outpaces your physical input. You are bleeding cash efficiently and earning it inefficiently. Escaping this cycle starts with aggressive amputation. Before you try to earn a single extra dollar, you have to sever those automated expenses to restore a baseline financial equilibrium. Once the bleeding stops, the instinct is to frantically search for new income. Most people turn to the harsh glow of their phone late at night, where they are immediately targeted by internet gurus shouting out predatory, impossible promises about instant wealth. To cut through the noise, we have to look at this blank tier list. We are going to rank side hustles using a framework called zero leverage, judging these activities purely on their time-to-money efficiency. At the very bottom, in F tier, we have online surveys and traditional dropshipping. You might click a mouse for an hour to earn a single penny in survey rewards. With dropshipping, hidden marketing costs and advertising fees act like a vacuum, sucking up any profit you manage to make. You actually lose money trying to run these systems. Moving up to D tier, we find rideshare driving. Earning $20 for a trip feels like a win, until you account for the invisible cost of vehicle depreciation, gas, and maintenance. The wear and tear on your car quietly offsets your direct earnings. These bottom-tier activities are traps. They offer zero leverage, forcing you into an exhausting one-to-one exchange where you trade your active time for severely capped returns. General freelancing on platforms like Fiverr sits squarely in C tier. You are offering a service, which is a step up, but you face a massive economic barrier: global market saturation. When you offer basic data entry or generic graphic design, you enter an undifferentiated market. You are competing against thousands of workers worldwide who are willing to do the exact same job for a fraction of the cost. Competing solely on price creates a race to the bottom, driving the value of your labor down to near zero. As long as your earning potential relies entirely on how many waking hours you have and the cheapest available labor, scaling your wealth is mathematically impossible. To fix the math, you have to pivot. You must stop trading your time for money and start trading high-value skills for scale. This requires positive leverage. Positive leverage is an economic system where a single unit of your effort can be sold 1,000 times over, yielding exponential returns instead of a fixed hourly rate. This is where we hit the B and A tiers. Activities like specialized video editing, ghostwriting, and creating digital products generate this exact type of leverage. You build an asset once, and it serves multiple clients or customers continuously. By learning highly specialized digital skills, you stop competing on price. You dictate a higher market rate because your specific expertise solves expensive problems for businesses. This allows you to finally reclaim your time. Acquiring a high-income skill is the mandatory bridge. It is the only way to permanently separate your physical labor from your income generation. That brings us to the S tier, automated digital assets. These are systems that operate entirely independently of your physical time. This animated chart shows the mechanics of algorithmic leverage in action. When you build automated, faceless YouTube channels or digital storefronts, your content acts as a tireless employee, working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, pitching to a global audience while you sleep. The math completely flips. Instead of your lifestyle automatically extracting your wealth in the background, your digital assets automatically deposit it. You become the beneficiary of the system, rather than its victim. True financial liberation for the middle class does not come from simply earning a bigger paycheck just to feed a larger debt machine. It comes from relentlessly replacing systems of negative leverage with automated positive leverage.